Respected judges, the topic that I am going to speak about is racial discrimination. How would you feel if suddenly one day you are treated differently, ostracized and shunned by the people around you because of the color of your skin or because of the community and the race that you belong to? Millions have been prejudiced and have fallen victims to racial discrimination and bigotry. One of the most common subjects of racism in the history of the world was, and is still, the blacks. They have been ruthlessly murdered in broad daylight, deprived of rights and privileges in the society and institutions, being the object of hatred and vice only because they were born black. The existing problem of discrimination has led us to invent a system of casteism, where a particular group and community of people is considered superior over the other. We have the caste system in India, where the Brahmins enjoyed supreme rights while the Sudras were considered untouchables. The problem of such discrimination is prevalent in every society and even in schools and colleges. It is the child who is poor and weak that is often discriminated and bullied by the richer and stronger groups. Although the problem of this division of groups of people may sometimes be intangible, it has become a universal issue that infects the minds and hearts of every existing social groups. Even in our closed society today, it is always the group that has no power, whose voices are ignored, whose afflictions we turn a blind eye to. I don't get to choose the race and community to where I should be born. I don't get to choose the color of my skin, the tone of my complexion, and the kind of culture I should embrace. I never choose to be poor, clothed in torn and ragged clothes, eating an insufficient meal because I couldn't afford it. Yet, why must I be treated differently, being ignored and excluded like it is my fault? Isn't all race sacred? Isn't all status equally precious and deserving of equal treatment? Does not all men deserve to be loved and respected, not because they hold a supreme position and authority in the society, but because they are made in the image of God as much as you and I? We have created our own standard of judgment to dictate who deserves and does not deserve to be loved, respected, and cherished. But you and I have no right to determine the value of an individual. Every individual, black or white, rich or poor, is precious to God. Race is a sacred thing God has endowed upon every individual, and racial discrimination is a violation of the sacred gift God has endowed upon each individual. I want to end my speech with this quotation from the Declaration of Independence that says, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness." Thank you.